Alright, y'all, I have another real pretty 1911 I want to show you. I'll try to make this video short. I'm not really going to do a full review of it. I just wanted you to see some of the features of it. This particular gun is by Tallo, T-A-L-O. They commissioned Colt to build 300 of these. This is a 1970 A1 Model O Colt, and it is a limited edition to Rudolph or for Rudolph Kornbrath. Rudolph Kornbrath, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, was a renowned engraver back in the 20s and 30s for Winchester, Colt, and so Tallo Industries commissioned Colt to build 300 of these models, and they took and went to an individual named Ben Lane. He was an artist, an engraver, and they had him make a drawing for the slide. Okay, I'm trying not to touch this thing because I don't want to shake while you're looking at it because it's real pretty. They commissioned him to do the engraving drawing for the slide, and they in turn, Tallo Industries, took it to Baron Technology, who does a lot of custom engraving for anybody and everybody that wants it. Ruger is one of their large customers, and they did it, the engraving on this particular weapon here. This particular weapon here, being a 70s model, does not have a firing pin block, but it is a gorgeous 1911. You can look at the engraving work there. It's just beautiful. On the other side, in gold, there's the rampant Colt. It is like I said before, it's a limited edition. There are 300 of these made with special serial numbers, RKE, and then the serial number. This is a mid-range serial number, so I was real fortunate, I think, to get it. This is not the gun I went to purchase. I went to purchase another pistol that I'll be showing you later on, and I happened to see this one, and I just had to have it. It has some nice bold sights. Geyser sights? Is that what they're called? I like them, they're nice. But the main features of this weapon are the beautiful engraving on the slide, some type of a floral design. It also has a nickel barrel bushing. Just a nice looking pistol. Now, one of the most outstanding features of this weapon, in my mind, is the grips. And they're double diamonds with the Colt emblem here. They have RK engraved in the diamonds. Let me set it down. I'll try and get you a close-up view of these grips, because that's one of the prettiest features of this pistol. Yeah, there we go. I'll get this little pick. If you'll notice, it's made up of a bunch of diamonds, And those diamonds are a dull finish, but in the middle of each one of those diamonds is another diamond, and it's polished. Each one of those little teeny diamonds are polished. I don't know how in the hell they do that fine work like that, but it's one of the nice features of this pistol. They're just gorgeous. You can't really appreciate them. You see those diamonds, and each one of them are highly polished. And then of course the background are diamonds, and they're not polished. But it's gorgeous. Along with the scroll work, which is always pretty to look at. And being one of 300, this will be a collector's item, highly sought after in probably 300 years, 200 years. It'll be way after I'm gone. But a very pretty weapon nonetheless. I actually went to look at another pistol, did the paperwork on it, and it was called in to the FBI or whoever they call, and I was fixing to purchase it, and a customer in there just asked me, "Did you see the new Rudolph Kornbrath limited edition?" I said no, and I turned around and saw this, and I said, "I'll just hold on to that other pistol. I'll be back for it, but I want this one today." Just a gorgeous pistol. I haven't shot it. I really don't have anything against shooting it, but it's just your standard 1911 with a lot of pretty work on it. It's gorgeous. And I want to tell you this real quick, little interesting thing I read the other day on the internet. Has nothing to do with this pistol, and I was telling Paul about it. A cop went to the hospital to get an MRI done, and he was packing a 1911. This, of course, does not have the firing pin safety block pin, but his did, and he went in and told the technician, "I'm wearing a pistol," and they said, "Well, that's okay. Just go on in and set it down." And he walked in to where the MRI unit was, and he carried it cocked and locked, condition 1. He set the pistol down on the desk, and when he did, that machine, the MRI machine, sucked it up in there, and when it went up in there and hit, it went off. It went through the machine and lodged in the wall, and they shut the machine down and went in and retrieved the weapon to find out what had happened, and the weapon was still cocked. It was still had the thumb safety engaged, and when they disengaged the thumb safety and jacked the slide back, a spent cartridge fell out. So it had indeed fired, even though the hammer had never moved and the thumb safety had never moved. What happened was, when it went into that MRI chamber, that magnet lifted up the firing pin block and allowed the firing pin to go forward and fired the weapon. Now, I find that just interesting as hell. Very unusual set of circumstances, but it proves if it can go wrong, it will go wrong. But I'll let you have another look at this weapon here. Very pretty weapon. This is the Colt 70 series Model O. Rudolph Kornbrath, limited edition, 1 of 300. Very pretty weapon. Thought y'all might appreciate looking at it. And that's about it. I'll be showing you the other one that I actually went after in about a month or so. But I appreciate y'all watching. Hope you like it. Bye.